you are live, so let me have fun asking you. Hey, Bruce! What are we making today?
Hey, Richard! Today I am going to make a pasta frittata. It has, well, all kinds of good stuff in it, Rich. So if you don't know what
all you have to say is pasta.
Oh yeah, I know, right? So if you don't know what a frittata is, it's basically a it's eggs with stuff in it. You know that, so it's like it's gonna be kind of like a quiche actually, but it's got pasta on the bottom of it. So it's a basic egg dish. So speaking of that, we're gonna start with the eggs because when we do this, we gotta mix the eggs up like seriously a lot.
Go ahead.
So when you're beating these eggs, you need to break up the whites into the yolk. So you need to kind of do a lot of work on these. And what they'll tell you is to where it gets to a pale yellow. So you've broken up the whites so much into the egg yolks that it has made it a much more pale color. And I'm going to mix all the eggs first before I add anything to it, so I can get that pale yellow color. So that looks good, right? Like that.
It's good to me.
So there you go. All right, and I'm going to add. I have some hot cherry peppers. They're actually a sweet hot cherry pepper. About an ounce of Parmesan cheese. A couple cloves of garlic. And a couple of tablespoons of fresh parsley. So now I can mix that all in with the eggs. After I got the eggs nice and beaten up. Alright, and that's going to take care of that. So what I actually should have been doing while that was going on,
Not to spill it.
I also have half a pound of sweet Italian sausage. I don't want to use hot sausage. The peppers actually put enough heat in here. It's kind of like a pepperoncini, if you ever had those. But
I actually love those things.
This actually says sweet cherry peppers. They do have a little bit of heat in them as well. That makes them tasty. And while I'm thinking about it, I do need some salt and pepper.
And they all go in the pool.
Everybody in the bowl. Alright, so I'm going to fry up this sausage until it's almost done, but not quite, because I want to finish cooking it in with the eggs. What that does for you is it adds a little bit more of that sausage flavor into the eggs, because some more of that pork fat will, stay in there and seep into the eggs. So we've now cooked the sausage a little bit more than they said to, but I don't know. I'm a little bit paranoid, so
About the sausage,
I want to make sure the sausage is cooked all the way through. So it's not quite cooked all the way, but it's about 7/8, right? What I'm gonna do now is add a little bit more oil to go with the little bit of oil left from the sausage, and I have 3 cups of water. And I have approximately 6 ounces of pasta. So this is angel hair pasta, and I've broken it in half. And we're going to let this cook until all of the water cooks out.
Oh, okay. You're taking it all the way down.
So what we're going to do is cook the pasta and evaporate the water and just leave the oil in there all at the same time. And so it's going to start to kind of fry the pasta a little bit. So this is a little bit too cool for me, but hey, that's how it goes. It's going to take a little while to do this. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper and some garlic powder. I was supposed to add the garlic powder to the sausage when I was cooking it. So we're going to cheat now. And we're going to put a little garlic powder in here. It'll all work out. So, this is what happens when you're cooking, and it's really easy to be able to, think on your feet and just, go with it. You can figure out how to make everything work. And as soon as the sausage cools down, we're going to put it in with the eggs. I didn't really want to put it in there cold or hot so it would start scrambling the eggs. That would have been, not good. All right, so as you can see, all the water's boiled out of this, and you can hear that sizzle, and it's really starting to fry on the bottom, which is perfect. This is what we want. So now we're going to take this pasta and we're going to start pushing some of it clear up the side, because we want to have that
kind of like a graham cracker crunch.
That pie.
Yeah.
That pie. That pie. That pie. So, I'm trying to make a little bit of a pie. So, yeah, we're going to put this and work it up the sides of the pan. Alright, that looks good.
That's really good.
Alright, we got enough still on the bottom. And you can hear it sizzling because, like I said, all that's left is the oil. And the pasta's cooked. And what's interesting is they recommend you using angel hair pasta. Now, I've made this with regular spaghetti, and it's not as good. It's too thick and crunchy. The angel hair pasta actually overcooks. And then when you start to fry it up, then it gets that perfect texture that you're looking for, which I found was really interesting, because I thought, I don't need to use that. Let's do it without it.
That's like me all the time. We don't need that.
I don't need that. I got some of this in here, right? But it made a huge difference. So now we're going to put the egg mixture in here. And now we're cooking.
Look at that.
So now I'll get this all.
Man, that's gonna be good.
Make sure we get it all evened out here. And alright, and now, okay, so we're going to leave this on the heat and let it start. So we want to get it so it's just about set. And after we do that, we're going to take this plate, we're going to flip this bitch over and put it back in that pan. How good am I at doing that? I don't know yet.
We're about to find out.
We're going to find out. Alright, we're going to let this cook until it sets up. It's going to take a few minutes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to loosen this up a little bit. We have a non-stick pan, so it's not going to be difficult here to get this thing to where it's moving around. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Yeah, it's moving around all nice. Alright, so alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to put this plate on there and flip this over and slide it back into the pan.
We're halfway there.
Wow, I did that. Alright, where's my spatula? Okay. And now that we got this back in the pan, it's going to cook the rest of it all the way through. You know, the eggs were just barely set. This is going to cook it the rest of the way through. This should just take a couple of minutes. It really won't take that long. And
wow, that looks good.
we will flip it back over and we will slice it up and see how good it tastes, because I know it's going to be really good.
We are going to pig out.
See how, oh man, that's, yes. I got the nice crispy on the bottom. I got the nice golden brown around the sides. Man, I got me a beer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good day, or it is a good day that's going to continue. I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take, because I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but it shouldn't take but a few minutes to get it all cooked. And I mean, it's really steaming good, and to get it set on the top, because it was pretty much set, but it wasn't really cooked all the way through, so we want to actually do that. So with my buddy Rich
Cleaning up the bar.
not understanding that it wasn't going to take me too long, he shut me off, ladies and gentlemen. Shut me off.
Just like the bartenders do at the bars.
All right.
It's bubbling on the sides.
What do you think?
It looks awesome to me.
It's time to flip it? I think we should flip it.
I think you should flip it. And I'm just wondering how spaghetti's going to taste.
Right. I
I've
know.
never had it before.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but that's money. No, I'm not sorry.
It's not. You better not be sorry.
Holy crap, that looks great, doesn't it?
Wow. And I get to eat it.
I know, right? So, my buddy Rich is going to cut this.
Get in the middle. Yeah, I'm not in the middle. There.
I wouldn't be either. That's why I made you do it.
After a couple of Peronis, a couple of...
So, do we need to put this on the cutting board? Because I'm not sure that it went all the way through.
Alright, let's get it. Yeah. Get me a new cutting board.
Yeah, let's slide it.
Yeah, because it does dip down. So.
Yeah, it does. Let's slide this bad boy onto the cutting board, because, man, it looks good. Yeah, it wasn't cut all the way.
And it split perfectly.
It did, didn't it?
I am a little off in more ways than one.
Oh, there we go. We're crunching through the pasta. And I know this is different because you hear that crunch, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. Man, you are on top of it. All right. We have
Oh.
Man, that looks good. Okay, so let's have a close-up of that. That is
money. Money!
Man, that looks good. So let's have a taste. What do you think?
let you get first bite, of course.
Look at that. There we go.
Oh, should I go get some?
No, it actually cut through pretty good.
Okay.
Woo! You get that sausage.
Not even gonna wait.
You get the sausage and the garlic and the peppers in there. Mmm.
Mm.
Got a little crunch
Kind of awesome smell.
from the pasta.
That's the part that I'm most interested in right now. I'm going in.
It's got a little crunch. It's not overly crunchy, which probably surprised you. But it's got that little bit of an extra texture.
It's an extra texture. It doesn't provide much taste, but it doesn't take anything away from it.
Right, and well, for me, it's that little crunchiness from it. And, so we have the peppers, got a little heat, and the crunchiness so we can get a little extra texture.
And
of course, there is a little pasta that was up the sides and stuff that isn't crunchy.
yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
And it's still there, yeah. Damn. Yeah, that is so good.
I like the crunchy texture to it. Again, it's not a flavor thing. It's more just a texture in my mind.
Right, it is. But when we get to the end of it here, you can see a little pasta on there.
But you can tell. I mean, you can taste the spaghetti. I mean, the spaghetti taste is there for sure.
Oh my god. That bite. You will get the good pasta flavor. Was the pasta that went up the sides didn't get all crispy like the other. And it's so good.
There we go.
Okay, so
I'm having trouble using my hands.
that's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can taste that pasta now, right? And it's just really, oh man. Of course, you do probably need a real plate with a real fork, okay?
A real knife and fork.
Because it is a little bit crispy, which I love. I mean, I love the crispiness of it. And then you get some little pasta on top of the crispiness of the pasta. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to try this.
This is a tasty dish. Pie.